English meteorologist Devin Lucy at Grant Elementary for today's weather school. Hi, everybody.
Hi there, Emily. Thanks so much for having us here. We're back in Mrs. Shaw's classroom and Miss Peck as well. And this is our third year, Mrs. Shaw's welcoming us back. And now stick around because, as always, as we have a special performance that we get through Mrs. Shaw's classes, and you're not going to want to miss it. In the meantime, we've been here and we've discussed a little bit about weather so far, and we've discussed a little bit about what's going on with particular winter events moving in. Now, we discussed that we might have this coming into the forecast, and it might actually happen in just a couple more days. Who remembers what weather event that's going to be in a few days? I saw your hand go up. What's your name?
Lily.
Lily, what weather event might we have coming up that we might have in the next few days?
Snow.
Snow. That's a great word, Lily, because snow is very important to us because that snow, when it melts, becomes our what? All right, this guy has been a question and answer guy all day. I think it's Mr. Easton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that snow become that's so important to us that gets in the summertime?
Water.
Of course, that's the water that we drink. It's the water that we use to shower, so we're not all smelly and stinky like my kids sometimes. No, my kids try to do well. But that water is so very important, and last year we had a problem because we didn't get much snow. And these things that collect that water got really, really low. What were those things that we make that collects that water? Let me sneak through here real quick. I'll get to this guy here. What's your name?
Everett.
Everett, what are those things that collect the water for us so we can use it?
Reservoirs.
Reservoirs. Look at this class, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the best listening classes we can have. So, we've talked a little bit about how our winter's gone so far, the snow that's fallen, which has gotten a little bit better. Have we gotten good snow this winter? We have. We've had pretty good snow. It's about, and did you see they already answered it, and used a great word too, average, right? That's where we add up how much we've had, and then we divide by how many days we're talking about, or how many events we're talking about. That's the average. You'll learn more about that in a few more years. You know what that is? It's math. Who likes math? Yes! That is what you'll want to see. 100%. Even the hands that weren't showing, I could see it was up in their pockets. I know it was. So, what do you say we talk about that snow forecast now? You ready? Okay, then we will talk more snow too. So make sure you take a look and say hi to Abby, Miss Abby, all the time because you're on TV the entire time and your parents get to see you up close too. So let's take a look outside JD Byrider Cam. Thanks to Adam behind the scenes here taking a look for us, and you see a little haze there too. Now, I might be talking snow, but we're going to talk air quality. There it is. So the real-time air quality latest reports were already yellow and moderate in Salt Lake, Weber, Cache, and Box Elder. The going forecast is that the air quality is only going to get worse because the air quality has been bad. Do we know what word that is that means our air quality has been bad? It's the inversion, right? What we call an inversion layer. That means the air is actually a little bit warmer up above, and so as we try to get the air to rise, it hits that warmer air, and it stops rising, and that air comes back down, and we just get stuck with all the air that collects all the car exhaust that we breathe. So it's not good. Okay, real-time temperatures beyond that, the air quality that's actually going to continue to get worse. And say hi to Miss Abby, because your parents are right there is where they are, not me. 21 is where we stand, but when you factor in a wind, it feels more like 16. So even at these temperatures, any little breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour, makes it feel even colder. Real-time temps all across the region. Logan, I feel for you. You've had a bad inversion layer, too, and 15 and clouds. You haven't seen the sun that we have. There's our 21 Salt Lake, and here's the bigger picture. Cold air is locked in place, the little bubble of some kind of high pressure there and a bubble of just calm weather that's trapped that cold air. But look what's happening Pacific Northwest. There's the next system that's going to come down, and actually behind that is a second one that will be our snow possible maker this weekend. So Friday, just a few clouds, partly cloudy. In fact, we'll see a few clouds this afternoon. There it is Saturday evening. Do you see what happens Park City? Park City, maybe a snow chance comes our way. And so that's the beginning of our next chance. So central to southern Utah, maybe a few high-in-the-sky clouds to be seen late today. Partly cloudy Friday and Saturday for sure. Bring at least some clouds your way, but it's not too bad. There is a quick look at the high temps here today. Top temps is what I'll say because it's still teens and 20s for top temperatures today. St. George didn't even break 40 for their top temperature yesterday. Do you think that's cold in St. George for a high of 39? They were probably all indoors all day yesterday in St. George because it was so cold to them. I'm just kidding. They probably still got out, but they thought it was cold. For us, top temp today, I've revised to 26 this afternoon. Eesh. And then it gets up to maybe 32 tomorrow. Then comes Saturday night. And then Sunday into Monday, we've got our next chance of snow. And let me tell you, right before I came here, our fourth grade classes, how much snow between Saturday night and Monday do you think we could get? It wanted to tell me a half a foot right outside your door. I think that might be a little too high. So I'm not seeing that much out of just yet the info I've looked at. Maybe by Sunday afternoon, a couple of inches is stuff that I've seen. So in the meantime, we'll discuss a little bit more weather. In the meantime, too, we'll check the latest info and retrack. In another 25 minutes, we'll have another forecast with you. From Midday Weather School here at Shaw Elementary, we'll get it back to you inside.